Hey, for Niners faithful! We're back with an exclusive video bringing you the latest updates on our beloved San Francisco. For Niners, before we jump in, make sure to subscribe to For Niners Zone and hit that like button. This way, you'll never miss any breaking news or exciting updates about the Niners. In a move that absolutely no one saw coming, rumors are swirling around the NFL that Brock Purdy, the young quarterback sensation who took the league by storm with the San Francisco 49ers, is on his way out. Yes, you heard that right. Brock Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant turned franchise leader, is reportedly leaving the Niners and heading straight into the arms of a direct conference rival. While nothing has been made official by the front office, multiple sources close to the situation suggest that the 49ers and Purdy may have reached a breaking point. It's a bombshell that's shaking up the entire NFL landscape and raising serious questions about what went wrong in San Francisco. For fans who saw Purdy as the golden boy, destined to bring the 6th Lombardi trophy back to the Bay, this rumor feels like a gut punch. What would drive a quarterback who was embraced by the faithful and backed by one of the most innovative coaching staffs in the league to walk away? The whispers around the league are growing louder, and where there's smoke, there's usually fire. Some insiders believe contract disputes and internal politics could be the real culprits behind this jaw-dropping development. What makes this even more stunning is the way Purdy captured the hearts of fans and teammates alike. This wasn't just a quarterback playing good football, this was a Cinderella story. From the last pick in the draft to leading a dominant 49ers squad deep into the playoffs, Purdy wasn't just good, he was magical. His pocket poise, quick decision-making, and uncanny chemistry with stars like Deebo Samuel and George Kittle made him look like a 10-year vet, not a rookie fresh off the bench. Fans started buying his jerseys in droves. Analysts who once dismissed him were now singing his praises, but suddenly, just when it felt like Purdy was set to become the new face of the franchise, the unthinkable is happening. There are hushed conversations in team facilities, cryptic tweets from players, and now unnamed sources claiming that Purdy has not only asked to leave, but has already agreed in principle to join one of the Niners' fiercest rivals. The NFL offseason is always full of surprises, but this is seismic. And the timing couldn't be more peculiar, as the Niners were gearing up for another Super Bowl run. While the 49ers have yet to confirm or deny the swirling reports, the rumor mill is in full force. Some league insiders point to mounting tension between Purdy and the front office, suggesting that trust may have eroded over the last few months. Was it the play calling, a lack of control at the line of scrimmage? Maybe it was contract discussions behind closed doors that went south. Whatever the case, it's clear something shifted in the dynamic. The team that once rallied around Brock now finds itself potentially on the verge of losing him, not to retirement, not to injury, but to an opponent who would love nothing more than to weaponize his talents against them. And here's the kicker. The team Purdy is rumored to be signing with is none other than the Seattle Seahawks. That's right. The longtime division rival that 49ers fans love to hate may soon have the quarterback who once ignited their playoff hopes. If true, this would redefine the NFC West and possibly tilt the balance of power for years to come. The ripple effects of this rumor are massive. Now let's unpack the why. Why would Purdy, seemingly set for long-term success with one of the most stacked rosters in football, suddenly pack his bags and join the enemy? Some speculate it boils down to one word: respect. Despite his heroics on the field, there's a theory that Purdy never truly felt valued by the front office. Sure, they praised him in press conferences, but behind closed doors, maybe it was different. Maybe there were subtle moves that signaled hesitation, like Kyle Shanahan continuing to hint at quarterback competition, or the team holding onto Trey Lance and Sam Darnold longer than expected. If Purdy felt like he was constantly having to prove himself despite his success, it's not hard to imagine why he'd look elsewhere. And if another team came along, say the Seahawks, with a better offer, more autonomy, and a clear message that he was their guy, why wouldn't he listen? Especially if that team could offer a similar offensive structure and weapons to help him thrive. It's also worth noting that the financial side of things could have played a huge role. Purdy was one of the league's biggest bargains, making league minimum while playing at a near Pro Bowl level. That's a dream for a franchise, but a nightmare for a player who's risking his body every Sunday. There's growing speculation that his camp pushed for a contract restructuring or at least early extension talks, only to be met with silence or lowball offers. Meanwhile, other quarterbacks with far fewer accolades were securing massive deals. It's possible that Purdy, feeling undervalued and underpaid, started exploring options on his own. And apparently, the Seahawks were ready to pounce. Their quarterback room has been in flux, and rumors about Geno Smith's long-term role have persisted. Bringing in Purdy could signal a shift in philosophy for Pete Carroll or whoever takes the helm next. It's not just a signing, it's a statement. One that says, we're going all in on the guy the Niners couldn't keep. Let's not forget the emotional element. Purdy formed tight bonds with his teammates in San Francisco. He was seen at charity events, leading workouts, and mentoring younger players despite his age. So if this rumor turns out to be true, it'll sting not just for fans, but for the locker room as well. Imagine being Deebo Samuel or Brandon Ayuk, watching the guy who threw you touchdown passes walk into the building wearing a Seahawks jersey. That's the kind of twist that could shake a locker room's morale to its core, and for the Niners coaching staff, it would raise serious questions about culture and leadership. How did they let this happen? What kind of message does this send to future stars considering long-term contracts with the team? Is this an isolated situation, or a symptom of something deeper within the organization? These are questions the front office will have to answer loudly and publicly if they want to retain credibility in the eyes of fans and players alike. And speaking of fans, the reaction has been nothing short of explosive. Social media is on fire with memes, rage posts, and desperate pleas for this to be just another off-season hoax. But the buzz is getting too loud to ignore. Some fans are already burning Purdy jerseys, while others are posting tributes, mourning the loss as if it's already a done deal. Sports talk radio in the Bay Area can't stop buzzing. One caller even compared it to when Joe Montana left for Kansas City, calling it the betrayal of a generation. That might be a stretch, but the emotion is real. Purdy wasn't just a quarterback, he was a symbol of hope, a reminder that even the overlooked can rise to greatness. And now, that symbol might be lining up under center for a hated rival. Whether you love him or doubt him, you can't deny that his departure would leave a crater-sized hole in the hearts of 49 are faithful everywhere. But before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to 49ers Zone and hit the like button on this video. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the San Francisco 49ers. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. But let's take a step back and consider what this means for the Seahawks. If they do land Brock Purdy, they instantly gain a quarterback who understands NFC West defenses better than almost anyone. That's a massive strategic advantage. He's faced the Rams, the Cardinals, and yes, the Seahawks multiple times already. He knows their tendencies, their blitz packages, and their weaknesses. Plugging him into Seattle's system could supercharge their offense, especially with weapons like DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett, and Kenneth Walker III. The Seahawks have been in search of a long-term solution at quarterback ever since Russell Wilson's departure. And while Geno Smith filled the gap admirably, the future has always been uncertain. If Purdy signs, it sends a clear message. Seattle isn't just reloading, they're ready to take over. And for fans in the Pacific Northwest, this could be the most exciting quarterback acquisition since 2012 for the rest of the NFC. It's a warning shot. The balance of power may be shifting. Meanwhile, questions swirl around who would replace Purdy in San Francisco. Is it Trey Lance, the once hyped top pick who's struggled with injuries and inconsistency, or Sam Darnold, the journeyman who's shown flashes but has never truly lived up to his draft status? Either way, it's a downgrade. That's the cold, hard truth. Losing Purdy means losing stability, efficiency, and that intangible spark he brought to the huddle. Kyle Shanahan's offense thrives on rhythm and timing, something Purdy mastered quickly. Without him, the Niners could be forced to adjust their identity once again. Asterisk, that's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the San Francisco 49ers, make sure to subscribe to 49ers Zone and give this video a like. We always look forward to hearing your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.